Are there certain spices or certain flavor profiles in Yucatan cuisine that you don't find in other Mexican cuisine? Or what differentiates it?
I think
from,
we
say,
honestly, some spices, some like the herbs, not herbs, like chilies, like achiote. It's like a rubbed red spice, and then a blackened spice, and pumpkin seed we use a lot of corn tortillas, and they do venison, they do other wild kind of animals, and a lot of seafood because we by the coast, the Gulf, and the Caribbean together. Yeah, so
you have the best of both worlds.
And tropical food.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds so good.
Pumpkin seeds in particular, I feel like is something that's really specific to that area. That you use the seeds and then the oil from the seeds, but not the meat of the pumpkin.
Interesting.
That's dog food.
Oh, that's fun.
Right, like what we make pumpkin pie out of. Because you were down there one time and your mom was like throwing it outside, and you're like, no, we make a pie for that, and she was like, that's for the pigs, like, and the dogs. What are you talking about?
I think most the region in Mexico, the typical food is like a peasant food. That's what it really is. It's just people sometimes they stereotype it and becomes something else that it's not.
That's very true in all cuisines. I think the best and richest dishes have come from that necessity to take what you have and make it something delicious to sustain your family.
Yes.
Yeah. Right. Well, and that's like what Bruce's food, I feel like, is that he takes the roots of Mayan cooking, but then we add local vegetables. We take those salbutes, like a typical taco, and rather than just putting shredded turkey or shredded chicken on it, we do, black beans with goat cheese, or we do, grilled cactus with queso fresco. We do all these different toppings to something that's like a traditional dish. But
spaghetti
it's that fusion.
Squash from the farmers with some cheese.
Right. It's the idea of sort of thinking outside of just that box of what's traditional. So when he goes home and he'll make something that's sort of some version of a thing that they have down there, his family's like, what are you doing? Like, that dish is only made in this one certain way. And he's like, well, you could also add X, Y, Z, and they're like, no, there's one right way to make this, and that's wrong,
But if they try it, do they like it?
They don't tell me. They say, oh, I mean...
Very stubborn.
Right.
Well, the Mayan Café was probably the first Mexican restaurant in Louisville.
Gypsy. It was Gypsy then.
That didn't serve Tex-Mex. It served true, authentic Mexican food.
Region,
Was it a little hard to get customers to accept that at first?
I think it was the right time.
Oh, good.
I mean, it was just exploded. Like I worked in different restaurants before here, and I saw Mexican. Jack Fry's used to be some Mexican restaurant on Broadway, and Third Street used to be No Lardo, and I think it never made him. I think because there's continued doing the chalupa burrito thing. And then when I opened this, it was kind of like, I think they were just ready. I mean, they were waiting for me. When I opened up the restaurant, I remember having like maybe $600 or $800 in my account. And I'm thinking, if I don't make it this week, I'm out of business. And the first thing I remember is the guy that used to run the Wayside Mission. He came in, like, he ate it. And then people start coming in. We never look back again, even today. It's just like, after a month, we close.
After 6 months?
No, after 6 months, we closed for vacation for a month because we were so dead tired. We didn't know what hit us. It was like a train hit us, and then we came back and again, and like unusual.